Pruitt.
Hi.
I'm so glad I'm running into you. I don't know if you remember, but I'm the new instructional coach here at Love Academy. And I was wondering if I could meet with you and your team. I understand that you all meet for lunch.
Yes, that will be fine. Yes, I remember. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
When do you guys meet for lunch?
We usually meet fifth period, and it's kind of like our planning area.
Oh,
so we
okay.
usually have our lunch and then discuss what's going on in first grade.
Great.
Yeah.
Could I come in today?
Absolutely.
All right, then. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, ladies. Thank
Hi.
you so much for allowing me to come to your lunch today. Please continue to eat and grade your papers. I don't want to disturb that. But I do want to take this opportunity to learn about the first grade team, your concerns, and your ideas, and anything you can give me to help me work with you and your students and getting your students to the level they should be at.
Well, we got to keep in mind that we're here to help the children learn and grow and succeed, and having them achieve is our primary goal.
Yes, and we learn from each other. You know, there are many ideas I've implemented in my class after listening to my coworkers' success with a particular strategy. Teaching is no longer done in isolation. Working together is the only way.
I absolutely agree because there's so many tricks to the trade, and you just can't possibly try them all yourself. I think that we all have our own individual teaching styles, but our lunches help us share our successes, and we can use that time for planning, and we can kind of take ideas from each other.
Oh, okay. That sounds great. Wow, you guys are really together. This is really an outstanding team. I love the idea of not working in isolation. Let me ask, when you're discussing planning, do you use data to drive your discussion?
Well, we have the Renaissance test we give at the beginning of the year for reading and math, and then during the year we give chapter tests. And I love that we have these lunches and these meetings because we get to talk about how our students succeed or how they're struggling. I love that because a lot of times I'm a bilingual teacher, so my kids are really struggling, and when you guys tell me your students are struggling too, I feel like, okay,
And a lot
it's
of times,
okay.
and a lot of times we match data and we say, you know, our kids are really struggling with this concept, and you're like, mine's too. And so we're able to use that data to drive better instruction
And review.
and review.
Great, that is great. I see from the data that the first grade students going into second grade are struggling. As a matter of fact, they are only getting about 40%, passing out about 40%. Do you guys have any idea of why this might be?
Well, no, everyone seems to be on point when they leave first grade. However, you have your summer lab, you have the summer, and with the kids being so young, it's really hard for them to retain all that information. So when they come back to school in September for second grade, it's kind of like relearning the gist of what they learned in first grade.
And I think it's also because we don't cover some of the materials that second grade actually tests. For example, money is not in our curriculum in first grade, and that's something that is in second grade.
Okay, all right. This is great information. So let me think. It sounds like there's a disconnect between the first and second grade curriculums. What would you ladies think about having a meeting for the K through 2 teachers so that we can all discuss where we expect our students to be when we get them? What do you think about that?
That'd be great.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
Great.
Well, another concern is that the requirements for the math period seem impossible to accomplish. The daily requirement is that we pull together groups by how students perform on the lesson. Then we have 3 rotations of centers, including teacher table, computers, and the application. There's just not enough time for all of that in the time frame that we have.
I see. I agree. I wonder, if you saw a demonstration of a lesson live on all that happening, would that be helpful?
Yes,
Oh my God, yes.
definitely.
Okay, I will get a demonstration set up. The tricky part will be whether I could get someone to come into your individual classes to demonstrate, or I might have to give you coverage so that you all can see it in one classroom. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
that'd be awesome.
Great.
This was such a great meeting.
Yeah,
I know.
I feel like we're actually being heard for once, you know?
That is great. I just didn't want to take a lot of your time. I'm so glad you met with me. I feel like we've gotten so much covered and so much accomplished in a small amount of time. I hope I can spread your camaraderie among all the other teachers in the school. So thank you so much for
you.
meeting with me
Thank
and
you
so
working with
much.
our ideas.
Thank you.